sisters, how are you doing? So today I actually want to show you the molds that I have available, what you can use them for, and their measurements. Okay, these are what I have in stock. Okay, so I'm just going to print them out from where I put them in. Now I might, if I'm editing the video, I might put up what I made with it up here. I just might, I don't know. Okay, so this is actually a crown, and if you can see, it slants up. Okay, it's what you can use for the top part of a hat. I'll bring out, I think I should have a base close by. Okay, let's see. Minute noise. Okay, not this one. It's more like for a fascinator. Okay, yes. So like this is the base. Okay, or you can call it it's the base, and this is the crown. So you can see this is a full hat, the way it is. Okay, so you can see how it looks. I don't know, can I put it on this lady here? Can you see the full view? I'm not so sorry, could you help me raise it up so the full view can be seen, if you can? Okay, so I'm waiting. So my daughter will help raise this up, the video up, so that you can see the full hat, how it's going to be on the lady's head. Okay, so that's it. All right, so I can tell you the diameter. So the diameter of this is 7 inches. That's the diameter. And if I was to take the circumference of this, just in case you want to get the same, so the circumference of this is 22 inches. Okay, remember it slants up. Then this is the base, and this is the measurement of the base. So we have 13 inches for the diameter. I think best may even be to use masking tape, and then you take off the masking tape and then put it on the tape to get the full measurement. Don't come out. Okay, so that's it. So this 40.5 inches, that's the circumference. Okay, so let's look at another one. Now this is a fascinator. Okay, it's not the full hat, it's a fascinator. And although you can use the base here to make it, as in you can use the base here as the flat base. So you mold your hat here, use it as a flat base for this or any other crown that you have. Okay, so this, let me check the diameter, but this, it crops up like this. That's how the fascinator is. So it can be worn on this side. We will have down here. So that's it. Can you see? So this hat will look on her like this. Okay, and the diameter of this one is 13 inches, and the circumference don't do that again. Okay, so the circumference is 41.5 inches. That's the circumference of this one. Okay, then we move up to this. Now this is actually a turn-up mold or hat block. You know, is that called a hat block or a mold? That's what these are called. So this is how this one is. So what happens is you can mold this and put it in here. So you have it turn up. It will turn, you understand, it will go like this out. That's how it will be. It's not going to go like the normal way this is. Okay? So that's how that is. And if I was to take the circumference of this is almost 13 inches. Okay, then the round, I mean that was the diameter, sorry. Then the circumference is 45 inches. You can even turn it and do a different thing, have a flat base like this that has, it's not fully circular. So you can use it and get creative. But I haven't used it on that before. Then this is another mold that I have, and this is close to your bishop cap. Okay, close to your bishop cap. And the diameter of this is 6.5 inches, and the circumference is close to 21, almost 21, but not 21. Okay. Then I have this other one. You know that this hats that what do you call it? This hat that I already made, they're almost close to this, so you can use this to get that. I'm sure as you're looking at it, you can see how it is. So it's not a pure hat per se, but it's in between. Probably you would call this a fascinator, the way it is. So it has this this part first of all. Do you understand? Before the base, the crown is attached to the base, unlike the other ones that you mold them separate. This one you mold it one time. Okay, and it comes that way. Do you want to see it on the mannequin here? See how it looks? Okay, that's how it looks. All right. So the circumference, the diameter for this one is 18 inches. Then the circumference get it, yes. Circumference is 43.5 inches. Okay, then I have another crown. Now this crown, you can see it doesn't slant up like the other one. It's rounded, so to speak. Okay, so as you can see, we can place this here. And this is how the hat would be. This hat kind of has a small base. Okay, so let me tell you this is 7 inches diameter, and the circumference is 22 inches. Okay, which next do we have coming out? Okay, so we have this other one. Now this I used one time to make a kid's hat, and it was really nice. A kid's hat. Okay, so the circumference of this one is 8.5. I mean the diameter of this one is 8.5 inches, and the circumference. Okay, turn the other way so we get the inches. The circumference is 27.5 inches. All right. Then I have this other one. Now this one is for all those flats. Fascinators. Nice. Okay, box up a bit like this. Okay, so the diameter of this is 6.5 inches, and the circumference is 20.5 inch. All right. Then we go to, now this is another crown for a hat. You can see how the shape is different. So you can see I have different shapes for a crown of hats like this. I think I should have more. Yeah, not exactly. That. Okay. Yeah, I think. Yeah, those are the crowns that I have. Okay. And I think most of the crowns, their base are the same. See, this is just a little bit bigger. So this could probably be 23 inches. I think I'm getting tired of measuring, but you've seen how that one is. And this, but the height of this, you know, this, say these are almost the same. So if we were to take the height, measuring slanted sharp, this is 6 inches, while this is almost like 6.5 inch. So you can see the difference. This is okay. So these are the crown. Okay, what next? We have another fascinator almost like that other one. That's how it is. We have this one that is called the Teardrop. It's the Teardrop. I've used it. I'm sure you've seen one of them. I used it to make similar fascinator that Princess Kate Middleton has. Yeah, she's a princess now. Yeah, I used this Teardrop fascinator. Then this is another. This is smaller than this one. Okay, smaller. You can see this is smaller. So this you can use for babies, kids. This an adult can use, and even kids and teenagers. Even adult can use it, but mainly I use this for kids fascinator. And if I want the like when you're making a satellite fascinator, if I want that part in the middle to be small, I use this one instead of this. So let me show you what this is. This is like 5.8 inches. Why this? Let's look at this again. Why this is 6.5 inches, so you can see the difference. Although there's another thing you'll notice, this box, this is higher than this. So when you look at the picture of probably what you've gotten from your client, you can determine which actually fits what you want to make. And that's how I kind of accumulated all these molds. I didn't buy them one time. I bought them as request. Probably someone sent me a picture of what she wants, and I check my molds. I don't have it, then I buy. So you don't necessarily need to buy all your molds at once. Do you get? You can just get some necessary ones, and as time goes on, you'll be accumulating. So let's continue seeing my other collections. All right, so one bag is done. Hope the noise of the bag is not too much. Oh, then we have this one. This almost, as in, it's the way it goes, eel sort of. Okay, it's another like it's a fascinator as well. Let's see how. This is 9.5. 9.5. You can see it's closer to. Is it closer? Yes. Almost. I think I have the ones that see all those ones. Yeah, they're all kind of in the same family, so to speak. Even with this other one, this one that I said I used to make a hat for a child. Yeah. Okay. Then the next, we have this one. This is another base. Now, if you look at, let me drop this ones down. Okay. So these, is it similar? Yeah. These are almost similar. They're bases. Okay. So you can see if I put, I'll put that. But let's see. But this you can see is wider than this other one. It's wider. So let me tell you it's 14 inches. That's the diameter. And the circumference of this one, come out to do that, yeah. Okay, so this is 46 inches. 46, you can see it's wider. I don't think I've mentioned any 46 inches among all that. Then I have this one again, like those other ones that you saw. I can't remember which hat I had to do. I had to look like this. But this seems to be, okay, this is shorter than the other. There's one that is wider. Okay, this is 13.5 inches. And circumference is 42 inches. Okay, so it's kind of similar to this, see? But this is wider, and this pops up. So you can see the reasons why I have all these various ones. we have another what do you call it? Another base. You can see this base, how it's shorter, it's narrower. Than, yeah, I don't have one similar to it, but it's narrow. So if I put this and this, see how it is, kind of short. So this hat would be like almost like for a kid if you wanted to be full. This one wider. Alright. And one last one. Now this is a fascinator. So those are the collections of what I have. And as I told you, you don't have to rush to get all your molds. Get some. The most how do I put it? The more common ones. I won't tell you the ones that okay, what I say? Okay, what I got first of all, in fact, I think, which one was my first mold? I think this was my first mold. I think so. Then the rest was according to what was required. I think I can't really remember. But as people started making requests, the hats took a while to get because initially it was mainly fascinators. Then yes, I think the first hat mold I got must have been this. Because I can remember the hat that I made with this one was gold, and I made it with cinnamon. I think this was the very first. Well, I wish I could get the picture, so I'll share it with you, but that might take time. But anyway, so these are my mold collection. So I hope you gained value from this, and do let me know what you gained from this particular video, and let me know what you gained, so it will help me in creating more videos. So till we meet again, it's goodbye and God bless.